bloody disaster. Oh great, no, this isn't working. Come on, you fucking wanker. Okay, it looks like we're live. Eventually. Right, sorry, I would have actually started on time, more or less, for a change. Except when you reset your password, you have to log in everywhere again. And when you've got two-factor authentication, you can hear me okay? When you've got two-factor authentication enabled, that means you have to then get a passcode for every device you log in on. Hi, Jenny Bean, Poetic Justice, Teddy Bear, Vanikin's Art, Barry Meeps, Rochelle, anyone I may have missed? Joe of the Dead. Hey, Joe. Sorry for the late start. Okay. The Solid Snake, yeah, you can send stories to King. You can send stories to kingofthecities@gmail.com. You can find that in the description of pretty much every video. It should be, all my contact stuff should be in the About section on my channel as well. So yeah, what happened earlier? I got done making the weekend videos, I was uploading them. I thought, okay, I've got about an hour before I want to stream. So I'm going to just relax, get a wee snack or something. And so I went downstairs, I had this fitness thing on my phone. I was listening to the guy talking. Put my phone in my living room, had my headphones on. I went into the kitchen. Well, you guys can definitely hear me, yeah? Just to confirm. Okay, good, you can hear me. Then the audio cut out. And I thought, oh, hang on, am I getting a phone call? Because I've got a habit of when I'm recording, I put my phone on mute so it doesn't disturb me while I'm recording, and I forget to take it off, so it spends most of the time on mute. Which leads to something I'll tell you about in a little bit, in a little while. So I thought, well, maybe it's a phone call. So I went in to check my phone, and there was a notification on it saying someone just tried to log into your account. I thought, that's weird. It definitely wasn't me, because everything that needs to be logged in was logged in. And hey, Adam, I'll get to questions in a bit. I'm just having a little bit of a whinge at the moment. And oh, excellent. My mouse has run out of battery power. Just one moment. I'll plug the chargy thing in. Should be nearby. That's not it. That's it. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, got the notification saying someone had tried to log in. And it was on a Windows 10 device. I thought, that's odd. I better go change my password. So I changed my password. Which I should have done years ago, actually. So I changed my password, and everything seemed okay. Till I tried to log in again on the computer downstairs, and I got that notification, because it's like the two-factor thing. I thought, that's weird, that looks like the same message that I got when it told me someone else had tried to log in. So I cancelled it, tried logging in again, and sure enough, right away, it gave me that message. And I thought, well, that's weird. I wonder if it's maybe just a bug in Google's system. Maybe if it's detected when I've started my PC downstairs up, if it's detected that as a login, but it was already logged in. That doesn't usually happen. But anyway, passwords are changed now, and everything's okay. Weekend videos are uploaded. And Hellfreezer can relax now. Okay, I'm going to look to see if any questions I've missed. Okay. Hello, Paulina. Alexander LeVay. Hey, Hell Freezer. Adam Wells asks, how did you get into YouTube? I started listening to other narrators. I thought I'd like to do that, so I had a go. And people watched, and they liked, which is really encouraging. So I then did more and more, until eventually I ended up doing it full time. Hey, Ashley Crosby. Barry, no snacks at the moment. Like I say, I was running around trying to get things organised, because even though I pushed the time of the stream back a couple of times, things kept popping up. But it's okay now. I might get up and get snacks and a drink in a wee bit. We usually go for about 2 hours, so we'll see. Weather here is a bit chilly. I'm hoping it'll at least be dry tomorrow, because I want to go out for a wee wander. That brings us to the present. Poetic Justice, any more neckbeard content on the way? I try to do those every 2 weeks. So this is a non-neckbeard week. Hopefully next Sunday. Hi, Jesse. Right, I'm just going to be messing about in Photoshop here as we chat. I really should get the Wi-Fi thing for my graphics tablet. I'm just waiting until it goes on sale. It's not very expensive, but yeah, I'm cheap. I'll do that one. Right, I'll set you guys up there so you're all comfy. And I'll grab my keyboard. Hey, Katya. Minimum 007. What games do you like to play? Well, we can have a little bit of a look at the games I play, I think. Here's my library. Right. Love all these Batman ones. Beat Saber, well, I mostly play that just to kind of get the body moving, you know. The Friday the 13th one, I got that cheap when it was on sale last time and I haven't even played it. Guns and Stories, that's not too bad. I like all those Sherlock Holmes ones, they're good. Wolf Among Us I loved, and sadly, although they announced there would be a sequel, Telltale's gone bust, so there will be no sequel. Okay, move you all back close. You're a little bit far away. Momo, would you ever do Alien stories? I'm not totally against it, I just currently have no plans to do Alien themed stories though. Barry, yeah, I've been looking into switching merch stores. I looked into Teespring. I don't quite like Teespring. I might try Spreadshirt. And there is another one I joined, but I can't remember the name of it. Studio something? Hi, Stephen. Ashley Crosby, when did you know this was your passion? It was about 5 minutes before I quit my retail job. No, joking. I'd actually been... I started it in, I think it was 2015. I'd have to check the exact date. So I'd been doing it for about 6-7 months. I'd say about 6 months. And I was thinking to myself, you know, if this keeps doing well, I might actually move and do it full time by the end of the year. And what happened? No, we don't need you. Go away. And there was a bit of an incident with work. And I thought to myself, well, I was going to quit at the end of the year anyway. I was going to just give them notice near Christmas time and tell them, I'll work till Christmas and that'll be me. And it was a very unpleasant environment to work in just due to bad management. So I decided, screw it. I'll quit, and I should be doing well enough for my YouTube channel that I can find another job. It was just lucky enough that the time I quit was when the channel actually started doing really well. So I was able to actually do this full time. So Redbubble. I'm currently on Redbubble, Jenny Bean. I'm not too. I don't hate Redbubble because I've bought many things from there. It's just certain items are a little too highly priced. I mean, there's. Because like I say, I've used it to print up T-shirts for myself. The price isn't too bad. Delivery time's always good. Quality's quite good. I just don't like the price of certain items. So I'm looking for maybe something that might be a bit better. I'm not too bothered about the revenue share. It's not much on Redbubble anyway. It's like 20%. So say you spend £20 on a T-shirt, they'll get £18 of that. I'll get £2 of that. But I'm not really too fussed about the revenue share. It's just the overall price. I completely lost my train of thought. Hey, little John. It's chilly here. I think I may actually need to put the heating on in a minute. My tootsies are getting cold. Hi, anyone over the bridge? I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy. Never played it. Never really felt like I wanted to play it. I think I watched Dodger do a playthrough on it. Maybe was it Dodger? Could have been. I'm not sure. I don't watch her as much as I used to. Thanks, Rose Red. I think I know your sister, Snow White. Lovely girl. Don't worry, Barry. I'm all right. Righty. We are going to try to be creative. Want to do art things here? I don't know why we're German, but we are. Did I finish that? Oh, yeah, I did finish that. Just haven't uploaded it. See you when you get back, Dust. Hey, Rob. Oh, yeah, you got that new guitar the other day. How is it? Is it playing okay? I've only been on for about 12 minutes. We got off to a late start due to bizarre shenanigans, but everything seems okay now. Just to warn you, hello, I must be going. That's a hell of an entrance. Momo, what are some of your most favourite memorable stories you've ever read to us? Right, well, I did one. It was technically a scary story, but it was quite funny. But the guy he was harassing these two women. That's not the funny part. He was harassing these two women in a pizza place, and some of the things he was saying were absolutely hilarious. And he was begging them when the police came, don't let the police take away because he thought they were going to have their way with him. That's actually what inspired me to start looking into funny stories because I had such a good time doing that. Then there's pretty much the both of the ones written by Endurance 5 Endy, Scott Rice. He wrote a couple. He wrote one that took place in a Verizon store. Then there was the epic fart in an elevator story. They both stick in my mind. Oh my gosh, I am on a bus with so many little kids. Aren't you a little kid yourself, Barry? Hellfreezer remembers things. Rose Red, have you ever done or would you consider collaborating? I've done a few collaborations in the past. The last two I did, I don't know what happened to them. The one person did actually send me audio, but then I never heard anything from them, so I don't even know if they put their collaboration up. The idea is, you coordinate, decide when you're going to put up. You put your halves up together. So I never even bothered doing it, so I don't know what happened. The other one, I think the guy just forgot about it because I sent him some audio because he'd asked to do a collaboration, Hasn't sent anything in return, so I'm assuming he just forgot about it, which, yeah, fine. It doesn't really bother me. Because collaborations are a lot of stress. Barry, if I was to guess your exact age, would you tell me? Because I'm guessing 14. Hey, Marianne Pratt. That's good, Rob. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, Rob, have you checked out the Anderton stuff? I thought you might enjoy that. Thanks, Fennekinzar. Much appreciated. See, Barry, Hellfreezer's smart. Not that smart, but yeah, I have my moments. SFK, aka that kid, do you have anything new? Do you mean like new series? I'm working on a few. Let me think. What can I tell you about? What can I tell you about? What can I tell you about? I'm just kind of feeling out the Tales of Tiresias, and that's going to be an in-character series in which I write, where I perform essentially retellings of stories from Greek mythology in character as the prophet Tiresias. And to be honest, Barry, I didn't know it. It was just a lucky guess, just based on talking to you. Where was I? Tales of Tiresias. I was also thinking of military stories because they're actually quite easy to come by. So, and I've done a few in videos, and they're always quite funny. So I'm thinking maybe military stories. I'm always looking to try and put together a nursing type of deal, like Tales from Nursing. And I want to do something. I'm not sure of the title, but I'm thinking like I Fought the Law, that sort of thing, where it'll be like police stories of people arrested by the police, or it might actually be more fun to do them from a police perspective. I've got a couple saved already. No, but Barry's just been playing coy about her age, and I just guessed roughly how old I thought she was, and turns out I was right. Minimum 007. Looks like I may be getting a foot of snow in my city. Ooh. Anderton's the guitar. Well, it's a guitar shop down in England, Rob. But they do reviews on YouTube where they do demos and they just talk about the instruments and that, and they're essentially trying to sell you things, but you rarely feel that they're actually selling to you. They're quite fun. You get guys like Peter Honoré and all that on there. They're quite good. Jesse, would you do a dental assisting story? Yeah, I don't see why not. I could probably find somewhere to fit it in. Maybe crazy parent stories. I've considered doing like there's mother-in-law stories, that sort of thing. I'm still working on the Bad Friends video. I've got a lot of stuff on the go, but that's a good thing because it means that I can, whenever there's a lull or I can't say like the glitch videos, if I can't do glitch videos, 1 week I've got something else I can do. Okay. I might actually leave you for just a minute. In a few minutes, and I'll grab something from the fridge to drink. I'm going to be bad since it's Friday. I'm going to have a reward and I'll have a can of Red Bull or something. I'm not sure what. I've got a few things in the fridge. My daughter is 11, so into creepy history. She was telling me the best way to disguise human flesh is to blend it up and drink it through a straw. Ah, well, that's lovely. Yes, there we go then. Yeah. Also, Rob, if you haven't checked him out, you might want to check out a channel called Dave's World of Fun Stuff. He's this kind of grumpy Canadian guy, and he repairs old guitars. I think he does it mostly as a hobby, or at least he used to when I was watching. I haven't actually checked this channel for a while. You know, Rob, that's actually a good idea. I think the problem I was running into is I was trying to do like just nurses stories, but yeah, I could probably pull a bunch of like ones from EMTs, doctors, nurses, even orderlies, and the like. That would work quite well. Actually, that's a good idea, Rob. It's getting quite blowy outside. Well, there was something else I was going to talk about. What was it? I meant to mention. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd imagine most nurses have got some excellent stories. It's just getting them to tell them. Tell them. Oh, she's trying to write her own stuff. That's excellent. That is. That's something definitely to be encouraged, even if they're a bit gruesome, I suppose. Oh yes, I was looking for stuff to do. Project stuff. Rose Red, it does not get any easier. Well, actually, that's not true. It does get easier. Audacity is actually really good, and you'll generally find. I always tell people when you're editing your audio in Audacity, it gets a lot quicker because you essentially learn how to spot the problems with your own voice. Like I've got a lot of like or those really annoying loud breath sounds, and I can spot them at a glance. Bye, Barry. Take care. Have fun. So anyway, yeah, you learn to spot your problems at a glance, and you've got to be patient with it. I mean, the overall process does get quicker. I mean, average for me, a full video start to finish is about 3 hours. I can get it done a little bit quicker than that if I really push myself, though. Although curiously, I can get it overall done quicker. If I'm doing 2 videos, I can get them done in about 5 hours. Oddly, I guess it's just because I get into the swing of things. Julie Vaughn, tell me who the first person is and I'll kill them. I married a man from Manchester. Became a citizen when I first heard his voice. Oh. You Americans do love our British accents. Yeah, it's a good idea, Rob. Trying to think of a place. I'm actually looking for inspiration for a place to start. I don't think I've got the 3DL freezer here. Well, it basically means I'm gonna have to move to America then and steal all the women. In this case, I will actually be a foreigner moving to America to steal your jobs and your women, so... I'm getting a bit fed up with the Hellfreezer logo. I need to... Joe of the Dead, Mr. Freezer, I'm shocked. Why? What did I do? Ah, I just realised the first most charming voice is your husband. Well, I won't kill your husband. That would just be rude. Hey, Meowcula. Alright, I'm gonna try... Keyboard works better when I turn it on? Yeah, it turns out it does. What? That is not how you spell that word. DM Reaper, Hellfreezer has not left the house today. Hellfreezer's been making videos all day. A little big there, mate. You know what? That's... First things first. Right, my brain's not working. Is that even the right spelling of the word spinning? I'm frazzled, you see. Come on, spell check. Fail me now. Apparently it is. There we go. Well done, me. Carly, I wasn't actually smoking a cigarette. It's just there was a story I read for Sunday's video. It was very, very satisfying. Marianne Pratt, well, send some stew around my way so I don't have to cook dinner later. Or DM Reaper could deliver me dinner because apparently they live fairly nearby me. Well, Meowcula, I would say purple and black robes would look very nice, but as you can probably guess, I'm very fond of purple and black together. Those are kind of my colours. Well, just don't tell your husband about my threats to kill him. He might take it personally for some reason. People get touchy about that sort of thing. Okay, I don't know why it keeps doing that. The one upstairs doesn't do that. What's up for dinner tonight? Oh, I don't know. I've got... Oh, cool, someone just sent me a story. Thanks, Jesse Bishop, for your story. I just got the email. Yeah. See, the thing is, I've got plenty of food there. I just don't know what I want. I'm still well stocked after Christmas. Joe of the Dead. Everyone, get the infidel. Damn Reaper, I've always wondered if you talk like the locals. No, a lot of the locals have a hard time placing where I come from. I don't talk... Well, the way I'm talking to you guys right now, that's how I talk. This is my casual talking voice. I maybe enunciate a little bit more just because I want to make sure people can hear me over a microphone. But no, this is me. This is how I sound. I need to try and figure out how to design a plate. Hello, Mara. Are you on a break, Mara? I always seem to get you when you're working. Master Tyler, there are. Hang on, I hear moving. I hope the hell that's the neighbours. There are neckbeards all over the world. Some of them don't even look like stereotypical neckbeards, and some people look like stereotypical neckbeards, but they're actually very sweet people. Damn Reaper, thought it'd be funny to hear you talk like the guttural junkies that every Scottish town has. I've done that in a couple of videos. That's pure dead brilliant and all that, you know. I'm gonna find a nice comfy gutter this weekend, you know. Get that and a packet of Golden Virginia and a bottle of Bucky and crawl into it and always pray for daybreak, you know. A yellow apple. I don't have a cult. Yeah, I know that's just the sort of thing a cult leader would say. Oh, actually, speaking of cults, has anyone ever seen that documentary Holy Hell? It's a fascinating thing. It's one of those things that you put it on, you think, I'll just check this out for a few minutes. If it's good, I'll watch the rest of it the next day. And before you know it, you've watched the whole thing. It's based on the Buddhafield cult. I think my Scottishness confused Rose Red. See, you should never go full Scottish. You went full Scottish, you never go full Scottish. Hey, Still Phantom Hive, thank you kindly. Have you ever had any glitches happen or scary stories? I'm curious. Also, I always listen to your stories when I do my makeup. Thanks a ton. Okay, bye, Meowculus. Thanks for stopping in. Have I ever had any glitch stories? Well, I did talk about the glitch of the cookies. How I'd ordered a pack of cookies for shopping delivery from a local supermarket. They didn't show up, but the next time I got a delivery from them, 2 packets were there. That's the closest I've had to a glitch. Robbie, what in the hell freezer was that? That was me doing the voice of, I guess we'd call them Neds, maybe? Apologies, I may be about to sneeze. Bless me, there we go. Nope, go away, come on, we're doing stuff. Put it on its own layer. I'm kind of half hoping for snow, half dreading it. Hoping in the sense that I got a snow shovel about a month or so back, and I've just been hoping for snow so I could test it out, you know? But then there's the fact that if it does snow, I won't really be able to get out much in it because it's too slippy. CL Phantom, have you ever worked a customer service job? I worked retail for almost 15 years, and I hated every second of it. Okay, that's not true. There was every now and again it was okay, but the last few years were very bad indeed. Hi, Steph. You've missed some gentle grumbling, some minor technical difficulties, and a sneeze. I also sneezed recently. Oh, and I haven't brought up Hellfreezer's new chat rules. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they should be just below the screen. Veil Bomber. I live in Belgium, and 10 years ago it snowed a lot. Now it's 5 Celsius. DM Reaper. I don't drink at all, bud. Well, not alcohol anyway. I never drink wine. Shh, Meowkiller, there's no cult. Shh. Freezer, but I don't like the tap water. We see the tap water we've got here in Scotland is actually quite good. I think we've got some of the best water in the world, actually, I dare say. I know, don't tell too many people about that, D Reaper, they'll kick me out of the country. You only drink air. Make you a bit lightheaded, wouldn't it? Thank you, Marianne. Yes, it's a gathering of like-minded people who wear purple and black because they have to. And this reminds me rather of our Lord Jesus. Oh, wait, no, I'm not meant to talk about that yet. Oh, sorry, Rob. I apologise. The new rules are... Hang on. I poked the screen and I poked it. Right, number 1. Be relaxed and groovy to each other. Number 2. If making donations via Super Chat, you must be 18 plus. Number 3. Eat a healthy, balanced diet. Number 4. Drink plenty of water. 5. Call your mother. She worries about you. 6. I don't know why I'm still typing, really. 7. I pretty much only had those first 2. 8. I guess I'd like to thank the Academy. And those are the rules. Mara Freeman, more horror. There'll be more spiffy stuff on Monday, True Scary Stories. And we'll see what else we can rustle up down the line. I probably should add another scarier series, but I really enjoy the funny ones so much. Good thinking, Rose Red. Yeah, let's sneak that water in somehow. Yeah, someone being rude. Ah, that's okay. Oh. No, Meowcula. Rule number 3 allows the eating of raw potatoes. As long as some sort of sugar product is eaten afterwards to balance it out. Okay, I'm going to leave you for just 1 minute while I head into the kitchen. I need to get something to drink and something to nibble on while we're chatting, because... Oh, well, that's 40 minutes already. That whooshed by. I could take the chat with me, but you probably won't really hear me that well in the kitchen. Put the heat on as well. It's getting awfully chilly. Oh, did I miss Mara? Well, she might pop back in her next break. DM Reaper said he's making sure none of the virgins escaped. You think I'm living that movie Split or something? I watched that the other night, actually. It wasn't too bad. Creepy as hell, but not too bad. Right. Dark Thunder. I got this from Aldi. I have no idea what it'll be like. Well, no idea what this one will be like. It's apparently... Oh, this one isn't low calorie. The last one I had was. Sorry, headphone users. But Meowcula, what if it was an especially charming bee? Like, what if it was like the rock of bees? Sail Phantom Hive. Pick a number between 1 and 100. 97. Meowcula, I don't find the rock attractive. Fair enough. Damn Reaper, the rock to me looks like a ripped testicle with arms. That's the look I'm hoping for. It seems rather popular. Hello, Kelly. It's just kind of a generic drink, that's not too bad. Jenny Bean, hey Mr. Freezer. Ever cook something that gets screwed up? Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I'm on my exploratory kitchen journeys, it's like, what have I got? Well, I've got that, that, and that. Try cooking that together. Oh, that's awful. Right, well, live and learn. I have had ones that kind of got screwed up. Like, I tried making a chicken korma once from scratch, and it was grey, but it actually tasted nice. Bye, Sia. Thank you for coming in. Ooh, thankfully I've never been stung by a bee before. Someone asked what I'm gulping. I'm eating almond rounds. 6 of them. I'm only on number 3. I thought I'd be relatively... Sorry, speaking with my mouth full. I thought it would be relatively quiet to munch on while chatting. Teddy bear doors don't hug back. Well, that could be a horror film, couldn't it? This time, the doors hug back. Deadbolt coming this Halloween. Yakula, you can date when you're 50. And I'm dead and buried. I think I got the timing right on that. Hello, Laura. Joe of the Dead, you have a kid. Yeah, I think it was Immaculate Conception, though, because I certainly wasn't there for it. No, the worst pain I've ever felt was when my skin got really bad, my psoriasis in 2017. That turned out to be the result of a throat infection. That's why it's best to be firm with your doctor when you see them. If you think you need antibiotics, just insist. Bye, Minimum 007. Have a nice dinner. Well, you see, the thing is, Kelly, that one that got you when you were 33, it was revenge for the one you stood on when you were little. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I'm doing here. I want like a little stick figure, I think. Spin plates. Hi, Daddy. mean, it's nice when family brings you food. It really is. Yellow Jackets also make Marvel villains. Not incredibly interesting Marvel villains, but still. I think there's art. Do I have any guilty pleasures? I don't know if I feel guilty about anything I like. I mean, I loved Sex in the City. I suppose I'm not meant to like that, but it was excellent. I'm a total Miranda. Yeah. Really liked Queer as Folk when it was on as well. Nah, not really anything guilty. Okay, just so the new people know coming into the chat, there is no actual cult. It's just Meowculus having a little bit of fun. She had too much sugar today. It's her mother, I blame. Inviting some energy drinks as a guilty pleasure. Well, I'm not really letting anybody but myself down there, am I? Tim Rayford, then what do I have to do with my Hell Freezer forehead tattoo? Try and get a job on Red Dwarf. You can get rich as a cult. Yeah, but you've got to get yourself recognised as a religion first. Otherwise, those taxes will get you. You jammy goit. Fun, yes. Employment of time in a profitless and non-practical way. Well, the Church of Facts and Scary Stories. That'd probably be better at the Church of Casual Narration. Well, you could, Jenny, you could get a tattoo of a needle. It's the best of both worlds. Why are you not happy, Joe? What's wrong? Oh, when I'm emptying the bins. Well, that'd be a neat trick since the bins don't get emptied on a Saturday. Everybody be cool. There's a narc in the chat. There is a narc in the chat. Nope. I need a hard-edged eraser. That doesn't look right. Denny, have you ever gotten any Hellfreezer fan art? I have once, a couple of years back. There was a young fan who did them for a few of her favourite narrators. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, don't worry, Joe. You don't have to join any cults. We'll just send you. We'll send you to the sacrifice room. I mean, the room of really cool race cars and naked women and candy. Meet you outside. Oh, it's windy out there. It sounds like Jenny's on the brink of starting her own cult with hookers and blackjack. In fact, forget the cult. This would be a lot better if I'd actually got my tablet down. Well, it's too late now. is not a cult. That's much better, Kelly. Think tank, yes. Rethink tank. Every now and again, you'll get someone coming into the comment section making what they think is a clever joke about how you should rename a certain series. And they're never funnier than what I've actually called it. That's better. I was running a wee bit low. Well, it's kind of rough, but it just gives me an idea. Hang on, I'm confused now. Suddenly there's bunnies. No, I'm talking. I was concentrating for a second. Meow killer. I think I'm talking. Yeah. I was doubting my own existence there for a second. Meow killer, if you try just talking to the bee and asking it to go away, I think bees are a lot like ghosts. You know what? I need these to line up, so I'm gonna back step. And I'll do them all in separate layers and I can just line them up. I think. Right. B. Right, new layer. Rose Red, I'm using Photoshop Creative Cloud. I think it's up to date. That's 1, 2, 3. One new layer. Should I just done this again? It looks a lot neater and it's quicker. Go away. up now. Control A. That. Nope. Layer. Layers. There we go. There we go. Right. Layer. Layer. Layers. No, Meowcula, we've spoken to your teachers. You're just not working hard enough, so we're going to leave you at school until your grades improve. Hello, the hunter. Can I spot you $20 for the cab? I can spot you about 7 at the moment. Yeah, that looks kind of like a moon. I like that. That's not what it's meant to look like. Okay, let's align the thing and the other thing. Perfecto. Now the thing is, I know they are all perfectly lined up, but it doesn't look like they are to my eyes, but okay. And control, merge. Boop. There we go. Well, have a good dinner later. Later. Okay, Jenny Bean, have a good walk. Might still be streaming when you get back. I'm not sure how long I'm going tonight. I've literally got nothing else to do. What are your thoughts on numerology? I'm not sure I understand the context. Well, that's enough energy drink for me. Right, they've changed the way this works. It used to be just you pressed shift and you can move. I think I've got to press skill now, is that? Meowcula likes yarn. Is she an actual cat? Sorry, Rose Red, I don't do a lot of collaborations these days. Oh, right, I think I see what you're talking about now, Rob. It's not really something I'd be into. Okay, see you later, Daddy. Or Dee Dee? Maybe it's Dee Dee. Oh, really? Never had desserts from other countries? I probably have. Sorry, folks, I got distracted trying to draw a stick figure there. Oh, Rob, my birthday's the 19th of the 9th, 1981. Meowcula, are you actually waiting somewhere to be picked up? Well, then stay where you are till they come get you. Don't be walking home. I mean, it's... Okay, I have no idea what time it is where you are. It's... Oh, 25 to 6. It's getting dark though, is it not? Don't be walking home when it's dark. If I've taught you nothing, it's that don't be walking home alone if you can avoid it.